Hi everyone, welcome to RSKBSL Agile dedicated channel where you can find all the interesting discussions on Agile. In the previous sessions, we discussed about variety of concepts about Agile and those were why Agile, manifestos of Agile, impact of Agile on different projects and most importantly, myths of Agile. After discussing why Agile, we came across that Agile is not a process, Agile is not a framework, Agile is not a technology. Actually, Agile is a culture which motivates a team or an individual to embrace the changes. Also, as per the 15th State of Agile report, teams around the globe experienced the impacts of Agile, and those are enhance ability to manage changing priorities, accelerate software delivery, increase team productivity, improve business and IT alignment, improve project visibility, reduce the project risk, and there are many more that can be added into this list. We also discussed about different values of agile manifestos, and those were individuals and interactions over processes and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following a plan. And apart from this, we also debunked various myths of Agile, including Agile equals to Scrum, Agile has too many meetings and wastes the time. Agile needs no documentation. PO can change the requirement anytime. Scrum Master is replacement of team lead or manager. Agile is only for software project. So this was pretty much brief about our previous discussions. In today's session, we will be discussing about agile methodology as well as overview on frameworks of agile. Before moving to agile methodology, let us discuss briefly about waterfall model. If I talk about the waterfall method, in the waterfall method, each phase must be completed before the next phase starts, and there is no overlapping of phases. In this model, the outcome of one phase acts as the input for the next phase. So, in waterfall method or model, you would gather the requirement, you would design and architect the software, and then only coding would start, right? Then there would be verification and then maintenance post the deployment. So, this is the traditional way of developing the project which we are following from about around 4 decades, and this is won't really fly in today's world as there are multiple changes that are pushed every single day. So you can't go for a month's planning for a means a small change. So this was pretty much about the waterfall method. Still, there are teams who are following this model, but at the end of the day, they are also trying to move towards more agile way of development. It's not so easy depending upon the size of the organization, but you will still see some companies, those are following waterfall way, but trying to move towards agile. So, now we will discuss about what is agile methodology. Agile is a time boxed iterative approach to software delivery that builds software incrementally from the start of the project instead of trying to deliver it all at once near the end. It works by breaking projects down into little chunks of user functionality called user stories, prioritizing them, and then continuously delivering them in short cycle called iteration. So in Agile, you plan, you design, you develop, test, and you actually deploy the application and you review it. So the idea is whatever is developed should be deployed and continuously reviewed in order to have continuous feedback on the product, right? So to explain this, let us take an example of an e-commerce app, right? We are building a shopping application which has a lot of many features like login, sign up, forgot password, home screen, add to cart feature, payment, logout, profile, etc. So login feature can be further divided into user stories like designing the login form, implementing the login functionality, and some security aspects. Similarly goes for sign up feature, right? In agile development, what we will be doing is we will plan a feature that is login. We will design and architect that feature, develop, test, deploy, and launch that feature to have feedback. And again, we will continue the same process for the next feature, right? Also, in case any change is introduced during this course of time, we can easily implement with the same approach and we need not to wait for a long period of time, right? And also there will be transparency among different stages of product development, which is very much missing in waterfall method. Now, moving further, I will outline through various frameworks. Those are based on Agile methodology. Basically, Agile is an umbrella for a vast variety of methodologies and techniques, sharing the some principles and values. Each of them has its own areas of use and distinctive features, right? The most popular frameworks and practices are Scrum, Scrumban, Kanban, Hybrid, Lean, XP, and Crystal. Also, as per the 15 State of Agile report, 66% of Agile teams use Scrum most closely, followed by Scrumban with 9% and Scrum XP and Kanban with 6% each. Also, Scrum adoption has increased from 40% in the first survey to 66% in the most recent survey, while other approaches such as extreme programming or XP drop from use by almost a quarter of respondents to less than 1% today. So, this was all about Agile methodology and overview of Agile frameworks, and we got to know about which is the most used Agile framework. In the coming session, we will be discussing about empiricism and Scrum framework in details. I'll take your leave for now and will come again soon with another expert discussion. Till then, keep safe, take care, bye bye.